Welcome. It is July 3rd, 2024, and we are here to lift you up, not tear you down. How are you doing today? Please hit that like button as you come in, and thanks for joining us. You know, we have some things to talk about today, don't we? Well, how was your night? What did you all do last night? And we've got our puppy watchers, we got our dogs laying next to us. Hey, boo, 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 boo. Everyone say, hey, boo, 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 boo. Hey, little baby, want a cookie? I'm waiting for a miracle down there to go, yes. All right, we're going to be in and out today. I've been doing this. I've been on a roll with this in and out. Tip tap, 30 minutes live. Oh, yeah. All right, 3rd of July, 2024. Let's get right into it. Let's see what's funny is I got a like button before I even seen a viewer. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. That's what those thumbs up are for. You know, I listened to this content creator yesterday. It was just the AI talking, and the AI explained so much about the thumbs up button. And I thought, can I record that and use that? Because it's just such a great explanation. This AI was like, this is why you hit the thumbs up. And I was like, see, that's exactly, why is it everyone doesn't get it, right? Okay. And everyone doesn't get it maybe for a couple reasons. 1, they don't want a thumbs up. 2, they don't know where it's at. 3, they're watching from a television or a device that they can't touch it. 4, they're in a different generation that they don't want to give credit to where credit's due. 5, maybe their different generation covers generations above my generation and below my generation. But I want to say that it's common courtesy when I go, and I'm in the middle of many generations, and I want to say it just takes learning something new. And when you go to a concert and someone next to you stands up, usually you stand up too. Now, not always, but if you're having a blast, you'll stand up. It doesn't mean you're too old to stand up, too young to stand up, or you're just outright, maybe you're just not happy. Maybe you're just outright, I don't want to participate. Well, I don't think that person really went to that concert if they didn't want to participate. So there's a bunch of reasons why some people don't hit the like button and some people do. But it's my job, and I'm a hustler. And if you had a content creator page too, I think you would be knowing what you need to do as you work. And this is work for me. This isn't like, hey, we're hanging out. I'm coming here delivering a message to you, or I'm coming here and bringing the community together for you. And that's why you tell YouTube, hey, thumbs up. We like the content. We like watching her. We want to see more stuff like this, whether it's me or another creator as well that come out talking, spreading some kind of message, a message I want to spread, which is why it's my channel. And I'm doing this actually, I don't have to explain why I'm doing it at my channel, but I'm going to explain it because some people don't get it. And what I want to say is I come here because I was live almost every day when David was alive. And when David passed away, I was live almost every day, bringing you guys in on what was going on. And then when my mom died, I was reevaluating my life and changing things, and also had to go travel a little bit to do her ashes, and then spend time with my direct family coming in town for this kind of event for your mom's death. I wasn't live every day. And when I realized I wasn't live every day, it was after I had gone through a lot of repair, which was like 2.5 months of repair, 3 months of repair. And finally, I could see a smile. I could see that I could smile. I could actually lift my smile up. And when that day happened, the next day I started going live for you guys every day again. Now, I know I'm not grooming live every day, but you know what? When I was grooming live every day, I would talk to you, but I'd be working. You have now gotten a little insight of my undivided attention to you in your world. I know some of you have requested me to come out on the evenings, or not that you requested evenings, but that your time zone is actually a different side of the world. And in that, I've got to say, yes, I plan on changing a few things with the lives. And as it kind of changes, what we'll find is you'll have a couple night ones, a couple members only, a couple regular ones, and then a couple non-sitting down at a desk ones, right? And then obviously, if I want to go ahead and implement grooming, I'll do that. If you know what I mean, I'll do that as well. I do have my equipment here to set up, and I'm gonna paste the membership link in as we talk here. And I'm glad I have my computer now set up, but we are going to be going live on a different device soon. The one we did testing on right when I had to close the salon location and bring everything to the house. We did a test. I'll be using that equipment to get us this full view of my map. And John, thank you for my map. I will be returning it today, but keeping the credit and getting a whole different map with a more up-to-date location of all those countries. I was looking at it, and some folks were telling me it's true. Some of the folks were telling me the country, that map was just not accurate of today, which is July 3rd, 2024. So thanks a lot for joining. Every now and then you're going to hear me say, please hit the like button. That's on cue. And then we're also going to say, if you didn't hear what I just said, we're also going to be doing members only. So I'm going to start putting members here. I think you might find, instead of me asking for donations if you're a member, which I think the lowest member is $5 a month. I think that's so affordable to say, Dede, I value your time and I value what you deliver. And so members will start to peel off. I can't please everybody. I can only do what I feel like is fair. And so if I've heard feedback, and everyone wants to constantly give me feedback about what I'm doing, whether it's good or bad, up or down, do this, don't do that, wear this, don't wear that. That's such a controlling thing. How about this? You did great today, girl. See you next time. How about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have nothing nice to say, why say anything at all? So no offense, but you're not the content creator throwing all these things. There's a lot of planning that comes to even just sit down. And so, girl, you know you got a dog that loves you when they rest their throat on your foot and then start, and they don't want to leave you alone. Miracle's down here going, you guys try it. I'm like, that's you. You're putting your neck on my ankle. What are you doing, girl? Right? Right, girl? What you doing down there? Hey, you don't have to rest your neck on there. You can go rest over there. Go rest over there. Go on, go silly girl. I love my dogs so much. They're everything to me. How about you? Your dog's everything to you too. All right, I'm seeing everyone show up here. Let me write some names down. I've got some things I want to say. And you know what? There's going to come a place in your world that you're going to just go, I really don't care what you think. And if you get there, more power to you. I'm not saying go hurt people. I'm saying you might not care too much about why everyone needs you to do everything their way. If you want your own YouTube channel, by all means, start one. I don't need to tell you that. That's common sense. You don't have to watch mine. Start your own. Okay. MP, hey, girl, what's up? Lift people up. Don't tear them down. Lift people up. Don't tear them down. Watch what you say and how you say it. It could come across a bunch of different ways, but if you've got a lot to say to someone, maybe you need to put all that time you put into saying stuff to people into yourself. And what do I mean? It's like, I got all the world to sit here and judge you and tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. You could have already started a whole channel for yourself. Not YouTube, a real TV channel. You could have done the TV channel. You could have gone on a hike. You could have walked your dog. You could have done some laundry, some dishes. But instead, you've invested time to just tear someone down. We got to talk about that. But I'm not here to talk about too much about tearing people down. I want to lift you up. You look great today. You look great today. You're doing good. You're doing the best you can. You want to judge people? You just keep your mouth closed. Watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. Keep those negative things to yourself. And just because you pray for somebody, no offense, you ain't got to tell me you praying for me. Just pray. God will hear your prayer and God will know. God will lift you up. All right. MP, hey, girl. Hi. Oh, let's get our stickers out. Let's not forget what we're trying to do here. MP, did you ever tell us the state that you're in? Haley Lossman. Haley, hey girl, what's up? Oh my gosh, hi. Lossman, L-U-S. I can't remember writing that name down. Can y'all remember that? Paula Cisneros, what you on a roll? Paula Cisneros, and one of top 3 like the last few days too, right? John, good to see you. John, I think now, well, it's not true. That's true. Are you writing out your other name every time you write now, which is crazy? Copy and paste that sucker. Keep it on your phone as a text message so you can copy and paste it easy. John, hey you. Hey John, we got stickers in the house. Doug, hey Doug. Good to see you, Doug. Good to see you, Doug. Pala P. Hey, Pala P. We missed you. What you been doing? Spirit Angel, good morning. Good morning. Got a sticker for Spirit Angel. Thanks for the stickers. Billy says, good morning, kiddo. Hey, Billy. Kiddo means you might, if someone says kiddo, I would think you might think you're older than me. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I ain't judging your age. Hey, I'm sad. I missed you yesterday. AAK, we are sad. No, we're not sad. Life happens. Don't you dare do that to yourself. And if I miss you too, if I miss you more than a little while and I don't tell you why, you better come check on me. But I'm trying to do my best here. Doug says, everyone has an option. Ugh, the ones that with the least amount to say are always busy saying it. Amen. Yahtzee, hey girl, good to see you. I don't know why I'm talking to y'all like y'all a bunch of puppy dogs. I just don't know why it comes out like that. It just so happens to be. Just let it be. Hey, 2 dogs. Stupid. Got that light flickering like crazy up there. 2 dogs and an adventure. Oh, look at all these stars. Oh, yeah. Yahtzee says, that's great advice. Thank you so much. Hey, y'all. John says, have to wait 10 days to change name back to what it was. Don't change it. I don't know what you're doing, but you're making it so confusing. However, John is is it the #1 most popular name? John in the Bible, John this, John that, John everything, right? John Smith. Isn't that the most popular name in the world? Something like that. Anyway, I can't believe you can change it that often. I think I saw somebody else like, wow, you're changing it so often, you know? Have to wait 10 days to change your name. Okay, so the next time you change your name, let's think of something like, don't do John, do that thing you sent me, colorful what? Hummingbirds. So do rainbow hummingbird or something like that so that you don't have to change it again. We'll always know that's you. And I'll just be honest with you. You guys remember that gift he sent me? And he sent me a couple gifts. I will be replacing the map, but it's still a gift from you, John. The map needs to have estates really loud on there. Anyway, the hummingbird, can you believe the whole hummingbird thing? The whole hummingbird wind chime. It's not like ching ching, it's all plastic. So it doesn't ching ching, it doesn't do that. It's solar. It's got a solar panel on top. And you have to have it's not in direct sunlight. Otherwise, here in the hot sun, it won't last a year. It'll just shrivel, I think. So it's underneath my patio. You guys see the lights blinking, right? Okay. It's underneath it gets enough sunlight indirectly like that. Thank goodness. But it lights up at night. It lights up like a camera can't even capture it. It's just, and I want to say it changes colors. So all the hummingbirds look like the rainbow. It's so pretty. I cannot thank you enough, John. I think of you every time I see that. It's such a beautiful gift. Thank you so much. If you happen to want to send a gift, you got to pick it on Amazon Locker, XERUS. Just make sure you text me a code to pick it up, and we'll open it up here on live. And don't think you can send me something crazy, because I'll pre-open it and make sure that's what it is. Just do that with yourself. Shake your face and I'll open it up and make sure it ain't something too crazy to open up online. Don't be trying to set me up. Don't be setting me up with some crazy stuff. Okay. I'm trying to post a membership link for you guys in the chat so that you guys can know that we will be changing some things. Because you're right. I hate saying, hey, donate $1. Spirit Angel donated enough for every single person that was live yesterday. And I appreciate you, Spirit Angel. That is super generous. And I think that if we spread it all out, one person doesn't have to do a big donation. One person can do $1, you know? And if you don't want to spread it out and one person takes the weight every time, it's like not even a team. That's not even a team effort for me. That's not team effort for me. I don't like it. So I don't want that pressure on anybody who loves me and wants to know that they're supporting me with my time. I would rather say, hey, we're going to do membership onlys. And so if this means a lot to you, then you would want to become a $5 member, right? And I think that's fair. That is so fair. $5 a month. Yeah. So I don't want to have to keep mentioning it, which is true, but it's our job. I'm not the only one. And how about this? People that don't mention it all the time, I'm on every social media platform. And when I have to go post something, I see how many ads I have to watch. And I got to say, Snapchat being the worst is that there are the longest ads on Snapchat while I'm not even watching stuff. I'm just posting stuff. And so when I post something, I'm sitting here watching an ad. And I'm like, this is, and it says pay $50 a month to avoid ads. I'm like, what? No. I'm already paying for that on YouTube. I'm not paying for it on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, X, or whatever it's called now. We can't afford that amount of freaking no ad watching. So Snapchat doesn't even let you fast forward through an ad. If it's a 5-minute ad, you're stuck. Even if you're just creating. It's crazy. It's too crazy, man. It's too crazy. Karen Prophet. If that's your real name, please take it off of there. Billy is AKA Karen, though. Karen P. You could do that. Otherwise, someone could come look for you and start attacking you. Okay, I must have scrolled down. So, I did. I posted something. Okay, Pala Pala P. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad to see you. Pala Pala P. Cool. All right, we got Billy already there. AAK. Okay, got you down. Yahtzee. Okay. Okay, got there. Tina. Hey, Tina. Did anybody already tell them what the stars are for? The stars are good, bad, nothing like that. It is just what it is. If you've come 2 days in a row at least, and I see you, I put a star next to your name. And these stars were given to me by Spirit Angel in the chat. And thank you for all of those that are green or blue. Thank you for being moderators and members to the channel. I appreciate you. Going back to Jonathan 59A. Okay, John, sounds good. Billy says, I'm on my dad's cell phone. Karen P. Okay. Joey. Hey, Joey. Stars in the house. Look, I'm almost done with my first star sheet. Hey, happy 4th. Tomorrow's the 4th. Oh my gosh. Happy 4th to you. Tina Maciel, I want to say I haven't written that name down before. Cool. That's awesome. Stickers are for people who have been on her live 2 or more days in a row. Yeah, have fun with it. Why not have fun? Oh my gosh. MP's trying to help you all out. It looks like MP gifted 5 memberships. MP's trying to build you up. Can anyone send MP a gift for me? Can anyone give MP a little gift? I'll be sending you a gift today. MP gift. Does anybody want to donate for me to send MP a gift? If you do, go to myfavoritegroomer.com, pick something and say, send it to MP. I will be getting her a bag box. So I'm going to give MP a gift box. Everyone say it. You're gonna get a gift box, a box full of bag of a gift. That's what that means. Heck yeah. Joey D. Dalro. Okay, hold on. Is there a Joey R? Let's check. Did we mess something up here? Joey. I think there is, right? Joey. Yeah, R, right? Did Joey R change to Joey D? No, right? Joey Dalro. Hi, Joey. Good to see you. Hey. Okay, yep. I don't want to mix it up because now I'm seeing members and members are, more. I'm seeing more members now. You know what I mean? Sorry, I just don't have the money, John says. I know you said that. I understand. John, a.k.a. John 59. That's a lot of writing. 59A. Okay, I'll just do that. Sorry to hear this. My 16-year-old dog might... Oh, 2 dogs. I'm so sorry. Is it that time? I'm hoping the vet can help so I can keep him for a while. Two dogs, you know, we've known each other a long time. If you need a replacement, not like that, but you know, I've got those two that were born and you were there. So if you have an open heart, Pastel would be the one. If you end up having to do that, or I'm always looking at that because I always have something to give. I always have something to give you, you know. And when you say goodbye to a dog, sometimes you need time, space. Sometimes you don't want to replace. Not that you would ever replace, but what I mean is sometimes you don't want to add to your household. It actually saves money to not have an additional pet. So there's a bunch of pros and cons to that. But we've known each other a long time, and you know, we've had a lot of, both of you and I both, but we've had a lot of maybes, right? Oh my gosh, I'm going to the vet, right? And sometimes, many a times now, you've been able to keep your pet longer. Many a time, you said, this is a close call, this might be a close call, and so you've gotten extra time with your dog. I remember, we got lucky, you know. I remember one time we prayed for MP's dog, got hit by a car. And what happened? I mean, she survived. So she got extra time. Those prayers be working. Every now and then, though, God calls them home. So if that happens, my heart is with you. Madi, hello. Madi says, helping the children of Gaza is a duty of all mothers and fathers. Oh, Spirit Angel, you are so generous. Spirit Angel donated for a gift for MP. Thank you so much, Spirit Angel. Man, MP, Spirit Angel is all for it. She's helping you out. Get a little something, something. So we'll be sending you something. I'm going to send you something hopefully you don't have already, because I've sent you a lot of gifts. I love gifting. I love giving you something. You know where I learned that from? When my mom was alive and we grew up all over the world. We lived in Japan. And we not lived there, but we would visit Taiwan. But Japan mostly, if you go, and even San Bernardino, California, where it's a lot of Hispanics now. But back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, San Bernardino was a lot of Asians. And I say that because we would drive from Victorville, California, down to San Bernardino once a month or so. And I don't even know how my parents found this place. But there would be Asian grocery stores, like tons of them. Now, why would you call it like that? Well, because my mom's Asian. And she came from Taiwan. So when she came to America, she was like, how can I eat food that I'm familiar with? So they would go around searching for Asian food. It's not a racist thing. It's a thing you do when you are missing home. So San Bernardino, road trip. And I was super young, but I remember, you know, back then, we didn't have like games, Game Boy. We had nothing to do. You better have a book or you sit there looking out the window. I don't remember doing puzzles or any drawing. I couldn't draw and drive. I don't even remember actually reading. I just remember, I remember listening to music, a lot of music. Maybe that's why I love music now, because that's what got me through times. Maybe that's why I did that Celine Dion short, because I listen to a lot of music, you know. You know, when you drive long road trips and you look down a lot and reading and you're also drawing, sometimes you want to vomit. Anyways, we would drive down to San Bernardino and go to this huge Asian supermarket. And guess what they would do? You spend $300 back in that time. I could spend $300 right now and only get junk food. How about you? Well, I don't even try to spend $300, but I could spend $100 and walk out with junk food and hot dogs. How about you? But back in that time, we would have a lot for $300. And every time, they would give you a gift when you left. You spent $100, they gave you a gift. A free box of cookies, a bag of Asian chips, shrimp chips. They would give you something if you spent good money with them. And so when I started my business as an online store, I carried that on. And I always looked at it like, if I have overstock, why not? If you have something that might not last, why not? You got to rotate that or donate. I remember ordering dog food one year and realizing I cannot compete with the feed stores around me, nor could I compete with the big box stores. So with dog food, that was the last year I ordered $3,000 worth of dog food, because by the end of the year, I donated all of it. maybe maybe I sold $1,000 worth and used it for my dogs too. But at the end of the year, because the expiration date gets close, you just donate it. So you look at it like, well, if I have to buy all this and it's going to expire, we might want to move it one way or another. And that's why you'll see I don't carry as much treats as you would find in a grocery store, because I don't have the money to just throw down the toilet. But what I would do is give you something for free, you know? Well, that's why I do what I do. That's why I love gifting. Last story is when I was growing up with my mom. She taught us whenever we would visit family, because her family was super poor. When she was young, she didn't have shoes to go walk to school. And her dad beat her for it. She went to school one day and the teacher sent her home because she didn't have shoes. And you know the kind of YouTube videos that you watch these days where you see them pulling worms out of their feet? That's real. And that's still going on in our third world countries. Third world countries meaning they hardly have enough water, enough food. And they have a lot of hunger and deaths because they cannot feed themselves, and they don't even have clean running water. How can we live today in our world and not even consider what other people in a whole nother world, in a whole nother continent is facing? I just wish we could save the world. I really wish we could. And we can. We just can't do it one person alone. It has to be a group of people. So if you can be a part of that kind of community, please look into it and devote some time doing it. Once a month, a few hours, blah, blah, blah. Be with a nonprofit that does something for the homeless, for the hungry, for continents that cannot afford food and clean water or even school. In a world like today, we should not even be worried about war. We should not even be worried about, but we are. We should not be worried about, can I survive? I don't have medicine. Look at how much medicine companies make. Why do we keep it to ourselves? Why can't they spread the wealth? And some people do, and some people don't. Some companies do, and some companies don't. But my mom would take us home, me mostly because I have 5 years difference than my sister. So I went to Taiwan a lot. It's my favorite place in the world. And every time we would go, my mom was Christmas. She brought everything for her family. Dove soap, which is why when she visits me as a Dove, I know it's her. Dove soap. Everyone got packet. And back in the day, this is expensive for them, you know. It got more for the money than today, but it was still expensive for what my dad made in the military as everything. Airman Basic, Senior Airman, Staff Sergeant, you know. It's not a lot of money. You get a lot of benefits, but it wasn't a lot of money every year. The military, I don't think, get paid enough, nor do our teachers and our first responders. I wonder sometimes why they still do their job when they make hardly any money. And we know it's because they love doing their job, but that's not good enough. I think we need to pay them more. Teachers are babysitters. Teachers are teaching. Teachers are broke, you know, like most teachers. I could go on, but my mom would take us home and bring everything. Santa Claus in the house, Dove soap. Back in the day, it was jeans. Jean material was you were rich if you wore some jeans. Jean jacket, jean shirt, jean pants. I mean, even if it was hot and humid there, people were wearing jeans. That showed how much money they had. She would bring them jeans, soap, bedding, clothes, shirts, you know, perfume, Pond's, Ponds for your facial lotion. I mean, she just tried to always give to her family. And when you guys order, that's why I've always tried to give you something free, something like that free. And maybe it was just a sticker. Maybe your order was $10. You got a sticker. You didn't get a $50 box of Dove, you know. Maybe it was just a sticker. I still had to order and pay for the sticker, design the sticker, put it together. You have to order in bulk, so I probably spent $1,000 on stickers, and you got a sticker. I bought that, you know. I paid for it. So that's probably why you got something free. All right, let's scroll back up here. We do hope John is doing well. We do hope John is doing well. Okay, I'm going to scroll. Give me a second to scroll back, find my place. Let me actually paste this first real quick and then scroll here. Two Dogs, will you keep me posted? And if you need a friend to talk to, will you call me? I'm so sorry, girl. That's tough stuff right there. My Faith, today, this morning, I asked her, do you want me to take you in to do, she's having pain on one side of her mouth, but it's either one or the other. And I'm expecting Faith to give me an answer. I said, Faith, would you survive the surgery? Would you do well with the surgery? Or do you want me to leave your mouth alone? And I'm still torn. I was going to get some votes. The trachea tube okay, hear me out. If I hold her upside down, her trachea tube hits her heart and she starts coughing. That's my opinion. If I hold her too close and hug her, like hold her, it's too much pressure on her chest cavity that I feel like her lungs hit her esophagus and she starts coughing. Now, I'm going to take her in for another dental cleaning because she is having, if I wash her face, which I wash her face daily, if I wash her face or wipe her eyes, it hurts. This tooth up here hurts. Now, I worked at a veterinarian, and one time with Duke, they had to take a chisel, a rock chisel, and they had to ask me to leave the room. Now, I worked there, and I just remember they had to crack it all and take it out. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want no one cracking nothing out of Faith's mouth. I don't think not at this age. So it's like, you got two evils, right? Two things that are going to be painful and two things that might predict how long she has left to live. And then you have to pick which one you want to do. So I'm in that boat right now because there's not a right answer. Like, if you do this, there's going to be repercussion. If you do this, there's also going to be repercussion. At the end of the day, we are definitely facing death right now every day with her. So 2 dogs in a van adventure, I know exactly where you're at with that, and I hope that, I hope everything goes well with your pup. MP, thank you so much again. She gifted 5 memberships. If you got a membership from MP, please say thank you. Tanya Latham. Hello, Tanya. She got a Leytem. She got a free membership. Let me go right here. MP. MP gifted 5 free memberships. Wow. So MP doesn't donate $1 every feed, but she's donated 5 memberships a week ago. 5 memberships today. Like, that is seriously some donations. So thank you so much, MP. Woo woo! Up in the house. Woo woo! That's what I'm talking about. Alice, and some of these folks I've never seen before, so hopefully they come back. Venita, Alice, good to see you. Welcome. Lori K, hello. Jennifer K, wow, isn't it awesome how someone can gift you a full membership to a channel? That is so sweet. I do have a special of the day. And if you were watching yesterday, you saw that I actually had a hairpin special. I was wearing those hairpins that I love. So it's like, boop, 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 boop. You got to use like 5 or 6. Let me look up one thing right now to make sure I give you the best deal I can give you. Now, I love them because you can do the same color and do like a rainbow. You could do a boop, 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 boop. Your whole head could be a rainbow if you do that, if you want to. And I'm going to do it until they sell out. So today's special are those pins that I got yesterday. And I'm actually looking at, let me go with catalog, store products. Let me go. I think they're $1 each and I've seen them in Vegas. I've seen them in New York City. I've seen them in the DFW Galleria Mall, and they are not what I sell them for. They're the same exact thing, and they are not the same price. I was like, does that say $13 for what? I'm not, what? And so, let me type in this right here. Let me try to get, I think I sell them for $1 something each, and let me give you a good deal here. They might not even be on my website anymore. Yeah, see, they're 99 cents each, and they are on sale. So I'm going to do, oh my gosh, this is a really good deal. So if you do 50 cents each instead of 99 cents, 50 cents each Minimum, you have to do minimum. If you do a minimum, okay, so let's just do a flat. It would be hard for me. 50 cents each. 50 cents each, a minimum of $10. $10 minimum, because I got to pay for shipping. So shipping is included. So if you do $10 or more, you get 50 cents each. And that includes your shipping and handling. So do the math. You can donate at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate and donate there. Make sure you write me an email, a direct email, copy and paste my email and tell me your mailing address. And or myfavoritegroomer.com in the search engine, type in, you can go order them there too. It's called Dede's Shiny Hair Clip. And let me go. Yep, they are in stock. So check this out. $10 minimum, but I have to pay for shipping. And shipping is at least $5, even though it's like, as soon as it has not flat, it's at least $5. So I immediately lose all that anyway. So this is a deal though. We do this every day. So here's your blue ones. And we're talking each one, each piece is 50 cents. Okay, instead of 99 cents at 99 cents each piece on my website. You have the ones that look like diamonds. And you see them in my hair yesterday, right? You see them in my old videos. I used to wear them a lot to pull my hair back. I don't like my hair. The turquoise. And just because I'm doing this one time only, today's July 3rd, 2024. If I run out, you're just going to get filled with other colors. I'm not going to do refunds and all that kind of stuff. So you get, hopefully you like surprises. Blue. These are really pretty. Look at the red. Red. Look at these pink. Pink. So see how much fun you could have? You can even message me and say, hey, just give me random colors, because that way you can do that. What I'll do is random colors until you get however many you bought. Green, unless you say, hey, just send me reds. Greens are pretty. If you do a little bit of everything, red and green, red, that's ruby. Red and green for Christmas, right? Each little piece, which is one piece. This is how cool you can use a straw. Use a straw to save them in your drawers. With your other stuff too. You can do, like if you did, right? Do you see how you can make them really pretty in your hair? Boom. Did I show you all the colors? Mm-hmm. Look at the turquoise. Oh, how pretty that is. So pretty. You can actually, check this out. So you could take this, right? Take it off. See how small it is? It's metal. It's strong. Cut this off. You could cut that off and like put it, I could glue it right here. Or you can order some of these somewhere else, those little diamonds, and just make your own right here. That would be harder to do, but it's true. You could have fun with it. You could do a bunch of different things with it. Okay, that's the deal of the day. Some of these deals are awesome. So 50 cents each, $10 minimum. So at least pay for shipping and handling. And some of y'all have bought these back in the day for your grandkids. I say a child younger than a baby, I wouldn't do these, because these are metal. If they bump their head, you know, if you actually bump your head, you will actually hurt yourself. They are metal. They're not this cheap plastic, which is why mine have lasted so long. Now, I'm sure if you do it, keep it in. Last night I took them out in the shower and I was like, oh, I need to take them out of there so they don't rust. It's true. Things can rust. So metal can rust unless it's aluminum. Real aluminum, and they say stainless steel, but I got a stainless steel sink in there that has some rust on it. So they say aluminum should not rust, but sometimes you're like, what did I order? So $10 minimum, 50 cents each on the hairpin special. Woo! Hey. All right, we're almost done here, you guys. We're wrapping it up. I do have something to read to you before I say goodbye, but we're going to say hello to a few more people. Hello, Stephanie. Stephanie Austin. Hello. Angie Ward. Hey, Angie Ward. We got Oregon, which is over here. Oregon. Hey, Oregon. Everyone say Oregon. Same Joey. So Joey R changed to Joey Dalro. Are you Joanne? Is that Joanne? Okay. You're confusing me. I don't like that. What the heck, man? Okay, hold on a second. I got to report somebody. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what that meant. Charles Simone Milumb says, thanks. Thank God for you. Thank you, Charles. Charles Simone, hello, welcome. Those of you guys who are members, thank you for being members. And also be sure to thank MP for gifting you that membership. What a thoughtful thing to do. Oh my goodness, my computer froze. Oh, I know, Tina. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. What is my computer doing, man? Let me see if I can get it from unfrozen. Thanks, y'all, for helping me out for I'm on. Billy, hello. Nice to see you on fixed income. I know some of y'all are. I understand. Good evening, ma'am. I am from India. My name, Shaitan Singh. Hello, Shaitan. Shaitan from India. Hello. Very cool. India. We got India over here. Right in here some. Did I... Don't judge me. Don't be doing it. Don't you judge me. Don't be doing that. Don't talk about my map like that. We got Belgium, Turkey, and we got right here. Somewhere in here is India. We're going to circle it and we're going to fix it later. India. Everyone say, India. That's what I'm talking about. I have to go back over here. All right. We got some problems. Oh, my goodness. Lord Jesus. Basketball, you got some problems, man. We're going to report you for just being hateful. Just hateful. Just hateful, man. Everyone needs some kind of attention, but we don't need that kind of attention up in here. Okay? Move on. Move on with yourself. Go to the next live feed. Go to one that's next to you in your area. Angie, did you just tell me we just did that one, right? Oh, yeah, here in Oregon. We're here lifting you up, not tearing you down. Thank you so much for doing that for other people. Jill, you can Google how to change your name. Maybe someone told you, but definitely Google it. How to change my name on YouTube. Okay? Martha Starr. Hey, Martha. Master Teacher. Master Teacher, would you suggest for almost 5-month-old puppy going through anxiety everywhere we go? She shakes and poops and pees, anxiety and scared. I walk her and exposes her to everywhere. All right. I want to say Spirit Angel. Did you want some hairpins? Text me, please. Let me make a note here. Spirit Angel. Okay. What's that? Hairpins. Thank you so much for your donation for some hairpins, I believe. Thank you so much, Spirit Angel. You rock. Heck yeah, baby. Thank you, Joey, for letting that person know how to change their name. I don't have enough answers for you, Angie, without more information. I would suggest you email me a little bit, but I would love a $1 donation for an answer because it's my time. Now, what I would do without knowing more information, I would say exercise daily. Exercise daily. And you need to, maybe the peeing and pooping is because there's feeding all day, free food all day, free water all day. Maybe you need to monitor the food now. Food goes down, eat, come up. Not food out all day and water out all day. If I have a tinkler, I'm going to monitor when that dog's getting water so I know when the dog should be peeing, and hopefully not full bladder. And I don't even know if you peed because you're going in and out of a doggy door. And now every time we do something, you pee. So if you're going to go to the veterinarian, when we go to the veterinarian, which is what I do with my dogs, we walk around for 20 minutes before we go in. You're not going to be everyone else's dog, which they walk in and pee or poop right on the floor. And how do I know that? Because you just sit and watch. You walk in there, they're cleaning up. Someone didn't go take their dog for a walk. Why do we just... The dog gets anxious getting in the car, let alone getting out of the car and now going into a building and now being in a cage for 5 to 10 hours doing a surgery. And all of a sudden, they don't get to let out. And I would feel so bad for my Shih Tzus who would hold their bladder. They would hold their bladder so long that when I would pick them up from a surgery, they would just pee for 20 minutes. I mean, I was like, gosh, man, don't do that. We need to walk them before they go. Don't give them any water before you go to the veterinarian office because they're just holding their pee. If they're a good dog, they're going to be holding it. So these are examples of why I would not have free water, not have free food sitting out all day. Maybe you can start to control when the bowel movements should be happening. And if there's high anxiety doing certain things, then this sounds wrong, but more exercise versus more cuddle. So more exercise versus more cuddle. But this is going without information. I'm just jabbing up there. Don't even know what I'm talking about a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can refresh this. Maybe that'll do that. Okay, we're almost done for the day. All right. Oh, it says no leave, stop. You're bad. I know, right? All right, scrolling down, scrolling down. Oh my goodness, Broke Bob. Man, you got something to say. That's a bit much. Doug, you never thought you'd have to take that one off, would you? Oh my goodness, what the? Okay, we got some issues with that. Whoa, that's some crazy stuff right there. That's violent. Woof, scary. Are you young and you thinking like that already? That's scary. Don't be doing that. H Mart does that, or at least they did. H Mart is one of my favorite places. I love me some H Mart. H Mart used to give free things out as well. It's so true. So if you have an H Mart around you, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, for real. Okay, hold on here. I've got, oh, you're just going to call a lot. Okay, what? I'm behind now. Okay, I'm back to that. No, you leave, you stop, you're bad. We have so many homeless and food deprived here where I live, especially the elderly. I'm so sorry. And I also agree, Yahtzee, that how does our military get out of the military, serve their country, gave their country their life, which is what we do when we sign up, and then they come back and be homeless and have no place to live? We are doing something wrong. Hey, Eddie, I'm going to flip over to page 2 today. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Eddie. Good to see you. Jan Bennett, thanks for being a member. Hello. Thank you so much, Jan. Hi, Dede. Hope you're well. Only just got home and caught up live here from Lincolnshire, UK. You know, I just watched a documentary on that gentleman from UK. I'm not going to say his name, but UK is one of my most popular fan bases in the world. So thanks, Ukrainians. That's what I'm talking about. Ukrainians, thank you. Check the like button, people. Thank you, Yahtzee. Billy, here, I say. Billy. Poor Faith. I know, Jan. It's just one of those. She probably won't survive the surgery, unfortunately. I agree, but if I put it out there, I bet I would get 90% of people telling me to get it done. If she is otherwise healthy, has good blood work, and my vet was confident it is safe, I'd be okay doing it. AAK, good advice. Good advice. Which means we should do blood work before we do anything. Just makes me nervous. Nikki Sweets, it's good to see you. Tell everyone, we have missed Nikki Sweets, haven't we? Man, I wrote this all wrong, girl. I think I put Sweets with 2 T's. I mean, I'm not going to be able to read my own handwriting anymore. We sure missed you. I read your email the other day. Maybe you caught it. Sorry, I have to run a doctor's appointment. God bless you, 2 dogs. I'm trying to scroll pretty quickly. Christine Herbold, good to see you. I don't know about you, but I'm giving you a sticker today, baby doll. I've seen some of them posts you be protecting me. Thank you so much for lifting me up out there. 25-year anniversary for me and hubby. Congratulations. You better do something super special and do some things you haven't done in a while. Okay, you all have a blast now. Don't wait till it's too late. Amber, hey, North Carolina. Amber Low, just say Low. Amber Low, North Carolina. North Carolina, we got over here. North Carolina, somewhere right up in here. North Carolina. Heck yeah, we got to fix our map. Don't you judge my map, okay? We having fun with it. It's a work in progress. Can I purchase things without opening a PayPal account? Yes, Jill T. Just go to myfavoritegroomer.com, purchase some stuff. At the bottom, it says pay by PayPal or pay by credit card. You can pay by credit card right there. Jill T, welcome. Thanks for asking. Pookie Puppy say, what? Pookie Puppy, hey. Pookie Puppy getting them stars. How's our health doing, Pookie Puppy? How's our health, baby girl? Tell Rosie I said hello, love you. Love you. Ariane, hello. Ariane Mayer. Hello, Ariane Mayer. We're almost going to say goodbye. Say anything you need. Francis, hey, from Chicago. Francis from Chicago, hey, hit that like button for me. Panichui. Panichui from Chicago, Illinois, right here, baby girl. There we go, right there. I love those hair clips. I love them. Ooh, Izzy girl, thanks for being a member. Hello, Izzy girl from Denver, Colorado. Over here, Big Denver, Big D. Mile High. I lived there for a little over a year. Hey, good to see you. Hey, good to see you. Let me see what this is. Hey, Lacey. How we doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being a moderator out there. You have some, see you working hard, these moderators. Angie, sorry about how the was worded stupid voice to text. I know, right? I know it. Don't worry about it. All right, Lacey, if you're a vlogger, if someone did what you're doing on my live feed to your live feed, I think that maybe you would be disappointed. Practice what you preach. Rihanna, hey Rihanna. Rihanna, if you're that unhappy, you need to go and get some help. Go get some help having a good time, enjoying life. Don't wait till it passes by. I'll text you and do a donation. Thank you so much for such a blessing. I'll email you. Angie Ward, I will be looking for your email. Angie, you can find the description. Oh, sorry. myfavoritegroomer.com. Down at the bottom, contact me. Copy the email and paste it in your email and send me an email. And I want to say we're almost caught up. That's what I'm talking about. Until it refreshed. There we go. What's going on here? Okay. Wazam Gaming. Hey. We love gaming, don't we, MP? If you're on Fortnite, please let me know. Correct, we are doing something wrong for our veterans. I donate to Tunnel to Towers here in New York. Tunnel to Towers, let's all go look that up. Tunnel to Towers. I think in your local area, you probably have a veteran program. Look those up, nonprofit veteran programs. Still busy. Pookie, you ain't going to be busy for moving in your house for months. I'll check on you next year with that. But how's your health? How's your health, baby? My comment disappeared. I'm not sure what it said. Remember what? Did you have to do that last time? Do one at a time? Oh, thanks. That's so nice. Yes, I saw that you read my email. It makes me happy that I touched your heart. I hope it helped others as well. I agree. All right, before I let you go, I want you to know I grew up in a very controlling environment. I was controlled by my mom until my late 30s. Everything that I did was not good enough and never good enough for my mom. And maybe in partly she wanted just the best of me, but sometimes her delivery was painful, whether it was physical or mental, verbal or not, even in silence. How about this? Just being ignored. So I try not to ignore people, but I can't help it when someone delivers painful words of affirmation. Painful words of affirmation, confirming that you are just still not a good person, or you're not good enough, or you can't meet what I need you to meet, or you're not doing what I want you to do, and you can't do what you need me to do. And I'm getting lost just talking about it, aren't you? Are you getting lost just hearing it? Now, if I could be you to me, so if I could do what you do to me, what would that look like? Let me just say this. I would hear this my whole life, you know. I let people feel like they're so important in my life. But that's just how I'm letting you feel being around me. I want you to know I hear you, I see you, I text you back, I respond, I write you emails. I make you feel like you're very important. But there's 1,000,000 of you and one of me. And why do I say that? I'm not complaining. I'm sharing with you the reality of what it looks like on my end. And what that might look like is, you might tell me, you look great today. I'm saying, you look great today, but I'm saying it to so many people. And some of y'all will email me, write me, text me, call me. You might have something positive to say. You might have something negative to say. But I grew up in a very controlling environment. And you can't tell. I don't talk about it all the time. Matter of fact, you only get to hear what I let you hear. You only get to hear what I write and say. You only get to see what I let you see. And I am live, so if there was something going on behind the scenes over here, you would probably hear it, I would hope. But you never know. You only get to see what's on the screen or something I showed you. What if I had all these hairpins, but I only showed you this color? Then you would only be able to order this color. Or how about this? I'm about to sell out of them, so I'm only going to show you this color. I only have ruby today. No, I actually have all these. But I didn't tell you that or show it to you. Just what if? Now, video is video. Production is production. Movies are movies. Very rarely are they real. Documentaries, most of the time they could be real. They're a documentary. But what about the things they missed? Or what about the video that they did this and cut this out and put that there and did this and this? And that's why I applaud myself for being so transparent in my lives. To be able to sit in front of you and go live, and there's not one animal in here being abused, and there is not one person in here that's doing harm, and there's not one other person in here unless I walk in the living room. What if there's someone in the living room quietly watching TV on a headset? How would you know? You wouldn't. So careful how you predict something. Careful how you judge something. Careful as you tread through life, not just here, but through life. Because you may think you know everything, and you don't. You may think you know me, and you may be wrong. You may think 1,000 things and still not be right. I had a stranger yesterday say, "Hi, how are you?" I was like, "I'm good. Hi, what's your name?" "My name's Dede. What's yours?" Whatever that person's name is. And that person says to me, "Well, what's your real name?" And I said, "Why would you think that Dede's not my real name?" And that's all I said. And actually, I don't want to be friends with that person. That's a quick to judge. And if they're quick to judge simply my name, what will they judge all the time about me? Dede's my real name, and I don't have to explain that to anybody. It's on my birth certificate. It's on my driver's license. It's on everything that I have. But I don't need to tell you. Why don't you say this? Is that your real name? Instead of, what's your real name? Hear me out. There's a way that people will come about trying to control you, manipulating you to think that they're right and doing what they want you to do at all cost. And I can't paint that picture without throwing people under the bus. But when someone messages you, when people as a group, fans or friends, even if they have good intention, try to push on who they want you to be, let me go back. I was raised in a controlling environment. I was never good enough for the people that love me. And guess what? I still love them. They didn't make me who I am. They don't know who I am. They don't get me now. They never did. But they were people I love because they were my family. Now I'll say this. I'm mostly talking about my mom. She taught me some great things, and she taught me some things I would never put on someone else. I've been around her long enough, and you guys have seen some insight on some of these lives. It's like I would have to face the fire, but yet still go to school and smile. If you have to do that, raise your hand, comment below. If this is how you have to live your life, and you could be young too. I had to do everything I could do to make my mom happy, and it was never good enough. And if you watch a simple movie called Joy Luck Club, you will find that is exactly how Asian kids are usually raised. And there it is. It's the truth. That movie is really good and really explains how maybe some of us were raised. Does it tell you everything about how I was raised? No. If you want to come at me and try to dictate what I'm going through in my life and tell me how to live, if my mom couldn't do it, you will not be able to either. Because each of us are our own person. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's hard to hold your tongue. But the Bible says some things, and I like the Bible. There are parts of the Bible I like, and there are parts I don't like. The Bible, in my opinion, was handwritten by a man. And guess who sins? Men. But guess who God chooses as disciples? That's people to share the knowledge of how to behave in the world with the Bible in mind. They choose man, the sinner. They allow us sinners to tell you stories that might help you get through your life as a disciple, a follower of God. He's going to pick someone in prison to find a teaching to deliver a message to someone else. Someone in prison. Someone not in prison. Someone dying. Someone near death. Someone who died and came back. I'm not saying that you are or are not allowed to voice your opinion. But me, if I were to do what you do to me, how would you take it? For instance, if I sat in your living room with you right now and looked around, and I said, this place is a mess. You don't have your stuff together. You need to get control of your life. What are you doing right there on that computer? Are you doing it too often? You're sinning. You're not supposed to be doing that. You should be focused. You're not focused. You don't look very good today. You look like you're sick. You must be sick. Huh? You're too overweight. Wow, you did a lot. You've been pretty lazy. Well, you're being too lazy. It's time you get up. Man, when's the last time you dyed your hair? Well, I think you should dye your hair again because it wasn't good enough. You missed some edges. If I could sit in your living room and do what you do to me right now, how would you take it? And I say that because I've had more than a handful, especially over at least 9 years, of painful things people would say to me. And I gotta say, I grew up in a controlling environment. And if I let my mom control me till the end of my days, I would not be able to spread my wings and live my life. If you are in that situation with your friends and family, people that want to own you, tell you what to do, tell you how to do it, check yourself. You don't have to believe their end. You don't have to walk their walk. You don't have to even listen to them anymore. I wonder if this is going to help someone else out there. I want you to know, I might read what you have to say to me. I might look at what you have to say to me. But it's one thing to believe what you're saying to me, to believe I'm not a good person, to believe I'm a hateful person, to believe the devil's in my house, to believe the colors in my house are of the devil, to believe the things that can be taken painfully. If you believe in God, which I do, He is of all things. And He will erase those painful words out of my mind. And He will take those painful words off of my back for me. And He will not let me carry those kinds of things in my daily walk with Him and my daily walk with myself. He also has let me know that He is there no matter what for me. And He protects me from all evil, no matter what it looks like. I couldn't say it good enough. So I'm going to read this thing I printed. And guess what? This was written by a human being. What does the Bible say about how to deal with controlling people? Controlling people, manipulators. We've all encountered them, and most of us have behaved in a controlling way ourselves at some point. I have, especially when you're dating somebody that you're codependent. That means I'm constantly needing their attention. I don't need that anymore. It took a while to grow up out of that 20-year-old mentality. Coming from a family that I felt like my dad was never around because he served our military and he was constantly away. And then trying to find love where I couldn't find it because under my mom's control, I couldn't voice my opinion. I know exactly what it feels like to be around people and want to be around them all the time and they need their attention nonstop. And I'm not that person anymore. I grew, changed, grew up, learned some hard lessons. I like to stand alone independently now. And some people can't handle that and some people don't like it, but guess that's who I am. Controlling people are usually convinced that happiness is found in making other people do what they want them to do. Of course, manipulating others is not a route to happiness or to any other good thing. If you try to make someone do what you want them to do and they don't do what you want them to do, so you voice your opinion and make them feel bad for doing what they are doing, you're trying to manipulate them and make them do what you want them to do at all cost. Here's a way that looks like. My mom said to me one day, it might have been out of heart and love because she did not have the funds, nor did my dad, to help me go to college. I was already working almost full time going through, since I was 12 years old, I got my first job that was paying at a place. And then at 13, I got another real job. And by 13 years old, I was working part-time hours. I never stopped working after that. When I was 13, I got my driver's license. That's really young, but they allowed that in South Dakota. You can look it up. I was already working so hard, and my parents didn't want me to not go to college, or they didn't know what to do. They didn't have the money to help me go to college. They also didn't want me to hang out with the type of friends I was hanging out with. I was searching for love my whole life. So my mom gave me an ultimatum. She says, if you don't go in the military, you're not my daughter. And when you're 17 years old and someone tells you that, you believe them. So I didn't have a choice. My dad signed me up at 17 and I went in the military. I didn't really know. I sat in silence as he signed me up and got me a job, and all this stuff happened, and I went off into the military, which is one of my most favorite times of my life. Yeah, sometimes you're doing things. Sometimes parents need to help you out, and that's true. They can point you in the right direction, but you're still going to be who you are and do what you are going to do in the long run. People who engage in controlling behavior may be parents, spouses, adult children, extended family members, salesmen, or coworkers. In order to control a person, they must have something that person wants or needs. Codependent people need approval, so they are more easily controlled or manipulated. They may be promised affection or appreciation if they will go along with the controlling person's wishes, right? If you don't go in the military, you're not my daughter anymore. I need my mom, so I'm going to do what my mom wants me to do, and I'm going to go in this military politely and nicely and sit there and be signed up by my dad, because you couldn't sign up at 17. You had to be 18 unless you have emancipated yourself from your parents. Victims of a manipulator may find themselves always trying to please the controlling person, which I always did that with my mom. I tried to do everything my mom. Don't date him. Don't like her. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Your hair's not good enough. I would never be good enough for my mom. Victims of a manipulator may find themselves always trying to please the controlling person and never quite succeeding. Fear of displeasing the manipulator, losing a friendship, or earning some kind of punishment keeps the victim under control. If you don't do that, this is going to happen. Some pain is going to be upon you unless you follow my rule. I'm praying for you, but if you need to do that, then something's wrong with you. You're battling the devil. He's in your house. You need to get the heck out of there. Sell your house, get out of there. Leave your house right now. There's the devil in there. The devil is everywhere, my friend. The devil is in the words that someone delivered to me of that. Controlling people do not have anyone's best interest in mind except their own. See Philippians 2:3. They are concerned primarily with pleasing themselves. Many of the Old Testament kings were controlling people. They had power, and they used it to their own advantage, often at the expense of the people they ruled. Queen Jezebel was a controlling person who used her power to get what she wanted. Her husband's method of controlling people was pouting and throwing a fit. 1 Kings 21, 1-4. David's son, Absalom, was adept at controlling people, using flattery and feigned concern for people to turn their hearts away from his father, David. Using flattery, controlling people by gift giving, by doing so much for them, by being part of their world all the time, not letting there be space or breathing. And my mom would never want to not be a part of my world. Matter of fact, she would always yell at me and tell me that she didn't like it that my friends knew more than her. However, if she knew anything about me, she often threw it into my face. 2 Samuel 15, 5-6. If this is something that's hitting you at home, please write in the comments below. Controlling people will often use emotional tricks to cause their victims to do what they want. Emotional tricks. Are you facing some of this now? Is this hitting home for you? I'm wondering why I'm having to read all this. It's not just for me. Absalom wanted control of his father's kingdom, so he pretended to be compassionate in order to gain the people's loyalty. Let me be so sweet to you and let me get in there, and then I'm going to start telling you what I think you should be doing, and then you're going to start doing it because you're going to think I'm a good friend. But really, I'm just here to judge you and cast judgment and tell you what to do and how to live your life, rather than just ensuring you that you know God is always there to protect you no matter where you're at. Even if you're sitting with no house anymore, no dogs, you're all alone, God is protecting you. If you sit on that bench in the dark, God is with you. You are never alone. Rather than challenge or investigate Absalom's claims, disgruntled Israelites were delighted to blame King David for their dissatisfaction. Again, I get that a lot too, right? You cast me out into the wolves and you don't protect me, but you don't have truth either. King David for their dissatisfaction and were easy prey for the controlling Absalom. Angry, bitter people are a target for controlling people. Hear me out. Angry, bitter people are a target for controlling people who can exploit emotions, twist thinking, and go at others into action. Avoiding bitterness in our hearts, Hebrews 12:15, is important in steering clear of controlling people. You can find this all at, I think it's like God's answers, something like that. But guess what? Someone typed this up for me to read. And so you may go through your life and I can keep going. Should I? It's at the end anyway. Last one. We can deal with controlling people by first recognizing what they are and setting appropriate boundaries. There's that word Yahtzee hates. Boundary means I'm putting up a fence. We can insist on truth-telling. Controlling people often lie. We can refuse to accept false guilt. Controlling people often play the victim. We can refuse to take responsibility for their mistakes. Controlling people often try to hold others accountable. We can find our acceptance and sufficiency in Christ. That's what I just said, and I agree. Controlling people often ridicule or criticize in an attempt to make their victims feel inadequate. You know, you don't look good enough. You really need to go drink this solution. You don't look great. You really need to take these things. You should be doing this instead of that. If you don't do this, then this is going to happen to you. We can stand up to them, refuse their demands, and reject their deadlines. Controlling people are often bullies who demand immediate compliance. And if you don't do what I say, you know what? I'm out of here anyway. You didn't do what I said. You didn't ask. You did this to me. I'm going to do this to you. Oh, gosh, it gets so painful, doesn't it? You didn't listen to me. I can't believe you did that. I'm out of here. Get the heck out of my life. But I'm back again. Here we go again. It's a roller coaster of emotions that someone can't control. Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue if you don't have something nice to say. Pray for them, pray for you, pray for me without being rewarded for those prayers. Often, controlling people have no real power to force us to obey. That's why they get so angry. You did what? You didn't do that yet? Why not? That's what I told you to do. Rather, they threaten to get angry and spread lies, cut off communication. I just said that. Or do something else to make our lives more difficult as a means of punishment. You know what? If you're not going to do what I said, you're going to do that, then I'm not commenting on your videos anymore. I'm not going to be here to watch you anymore. I'm out of here. In cases where violence is threatened, we must contact the proper authorities and take steps to protect ourselves and loved ones. And I'll be honest with you, you know how many comments on my YouTube that I have threats? I have millions of threats. And I'm going to tell you, there's not one authority that stepped up to save anybody. The cop would look at you and go, there's nothing I can do. I can't even tell you who that is without a full-on investigation. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. In that spirit of power, love, and soundness of mind, we must face down the threat posed by those who would control or manipulate us. The only one controlling us should be the Holy Spirit of God. Ephesians 5:18. Now, there's some powerful things in what I read. You can believe or not believe. You can like and believe God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ or not. You can say, a man wrote that. I'm not listening to that. If you believe that, you're suffering. When I walk every day, yes, I'm giving YouTube, you, my friends and fans, credit for being there for me. But when I get off this live, you know, when I go to bed at night, you're not there. And what's funny is that I know I'm not alone anymore. YouTube and my fans and friends, you're not my God. And anyone trying to be my God, because I hold up an honor God coin. In the military, we all have a coin. We tap that when we walk into a place of camaraderie, a place of togetherness. That's not God. It's like buying candy at a candy store. Are they evil? Because they're selling candy now that we are addicted to. What is evil? Candy? That person? Its surroundings? This is evil. This is the portal to evil. You can find God in so many things, in the birds that fly by. You can find solace in the lights blinking, because when David died, the lights blinked all the time. And let me tell you, they haven't stopped. The other day, I actually said, David, I know you're here. Thank you for letting me know you can stop blinking the lights now. And they stopped. That was yesterday. Is it evil for me to think that? I don't think so. Why? Because I have God's cloth over me. David wrote me a letter, and he also said it to me when we would talk about our life together. He said he would never leave me. And if he died first, he would stalk me till the day I die. If that meant he was always looking over me, watching me, waiting for me to come, maybe that's what that means. Maybe you don't like that. Maybe you don't understand it. You don't have to understand it. You have your life to live. And I am not in your living room telling you how to live it. I won't let anyone into my living room to tell me how to live my life anymore. I grew up in a controlling environment. And as a grown adult now, no one's allowed to do that to me anymore. No one. When God and I talk, He's my best friend. When God and I talk, He is the owner of me in all things. He leads me where I need to go. He helped me. I'm just talking. I didn't practice this. I'm just speaking it. He's helping me speak it right now. He holds my hand when I'm weak. He lifts me up when I'm alone. And if that's doing something wrong, then I don't know how to be right. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I want you to know why. And that's why I explained it all just now. God is here for me, and I hope He can be there for you as well. I am kind of curious as to see what y'all have said since I've been talking and I read all that. So let's just go back through a little bit. Vandenberg, I saw you out there. Thanks for being out there. Let me write this down. Miracle, what are you doing? You got to get eye drops. I'm about to get off right now. Vandenberg, hey. Yati said, okay, I got that. We're going to scroll down a little bit more, this and that. Okay. Stinkers Ann says, hey, that's my pup. That is 22 years old in March of this year. Billy, wow, it's a 22-year-old dog. What? 22-year-old Stinkers Ann. Hey, want a cookie? Oh, here comes Miracle. Hey, did I see Michelle My Bell? Michelle My Bell, hey, girl. Man, this heat's killing us, isn't it? I can't wait to get that rain on Friday. Thank you. Great lives. Keep up the good work and advice. Thank you so much, Vandenberg. I appreciate you. Hey, Raphael. How's it going? Raphael out of California. How you been? Miss you, man. Joy Luck Club. That's a good movie. You haven't seen it. I would take it. I would take a look. Hey, Aaron. How's it going? Let me see what this is. Mr. Surge. Everyone's having fun in school. No, it's summertime right now, isn't it? What y'all doing? My service has been out, MP says. Thanks for all that. Man, Doug's been busy today. Busy, busy, busy. Doug, you deserve a gift. Fluffy Puffy, what's up? I'm still writing some of them down. Amen. Preach. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Akin Lobby, what's up? Welcome. Thanks for chiming in. Camille Williams, good to see you. Camille says, I love you and believe in you. Lift people up. Don't bring them down. Sometimes the things that you say, you should think about them first because, my goodness. Aunt B, hello. Thanks for being a member. You should think about how they can be. Sometimes we don't need to say anything. Matthew. Me too, Bombarger. Matthew Bombarger. Good to see you. Thanks for being out there. I appreciate you. Let me help lift you up and not tear you down. Wow, mods, Nikki says. Y'all are fast. Deleted that weird comment with the quickness. Nice catch. Glenn. Hey, Glenn. Too much reading. Yeah, that person probably already moved on. If they're... Uncle Ted. I don't know if that was towards the other person or me. Alice Otabi says, wow, I was gifted a membership and didn't realize it. Thank you so much, Alice. Heck yeah. You're welcome. MP gifted it to you. Paula Campbell, hey, Paula, said, wow, such good stuff. I know, right? What? Heck yeah, baby. Praise God. Maria B, good to see you. Man, I'm going to page 3 this is the first time we went to page 3. Maria B, hey. My dad is like this. Doesn't matter what I do for him. It's just his personality. There's no changing him. I just deal with it and go on with my day. Not worth stressing over it. Amen. That's exactly how you have to handle it. We're not trying to change you, but we do need to deliver the message like, maybe you should let him read this. Share this video with them, Maria B. We're not trying to change you, but there's only so much someone can handle when it comes to me. I didn't leave my mom. I didn't stop talking to her for years and years and years. She stopped talking to me for years and years and years. I wouldn't do what she wanted me to do. And that's what I hate about ghosting. And so if you don't get a message from me, it's probably because your messages are very overwhelming. And maybe we should reevaluate that. You can control yourself. You can't control someone else. If I upset you, you can control yourself and move on. If I upset you, you can move on. If you don't like me, you can move on. I can't make you move on, and I can't make you stop doing something. I can move on, right? We can't control the other person. Control yourself. Mute, block, leave. Tell them I can't handle it. I'm walking away. I don't want to be here right now. You can control yourself. Nikki says, that was so nice for someone to put this together for you. There are so many good points to live by. This was on a website, and it's called, it did not print the website. But if you type this in, what does the Bible say about how to deal with controlling people? It will pop up. Everything I read will pop up, and then you will see the site. Sentinel Domination, hello, welcome. Let me see what that person's, Matthew 6v8, Matthew 6v5-8, look it up, 6v5, Matthew. I gotta be able to read it later. Domination, huh, though? Thanks for those hearts, I see them coming through. Thank you for the hearts. Be sure to hit that like button. Yep, God is with us all the time, all the time. I don't let other people have that much power over me. Amen, MP says. Hallelujah, Paula says. This has been a PJ prayer time for real. Love you, girl. Bookie, you're cute. Leanne Broomhall Adams, can't wait to see you today. Hey, Leanne. I'm over here rubbing Miracle. She's loving it. Pez, I love scrolling through too, and sometimes I find places to stick around. Just scrolling through whoever I ended up here, it's a pleasant room. Mind if I stay for a minute? Absolutely. Come back another time too. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to put sweet here. Sweet. Boy or girl, Pez? Penny F, my cousin went to Dixon Maya's mega church, and that experience is something they said was once in a lifetime experience. Penny F. Did you see what's happening in the mega churches down here in Texas? Did you read about that in the news the last few days? It's awakening what some of those mega churches can have hidden underneath the real. Let's write that down and look it up. Dixon Maya's mega church. Just because you have a mega anything doesn't mean it's mega helpful to the heart and mind and soul. MP says, welcome. Billy says, I well know all about that because I'm also codependent, Dede. Are you? Are you working on it for yourself, or do you reckon? I know people that I love that, let me right here. We can try not to do that. You know, we can try not to be codependent. It's a learned behavior that we were born into, usually. For me, it was. So I didn't know that my codependent behavior would be that I needed to get approval from my mom. I was born into that. So I had to take my whole life to fix myself. Now imagine trying to fix yourself. And I say you're not broken like that, but it's just qualities that are taken the wrong way with certain people and maybe turn into what a word comes is like toxic, but define it. So if it's like, I'm codependent. So I was like, hey, are you there? Hey, hello, answer me. I need you to answer me now because I need to know the color of this pen. So it's like, but I can answer the color's blue. Haha, I got it. I got it. I didn't need to ask anybody. I didn't need you to reply. I didn't need you to reply right now when I want you to reply right now to me. I need immediate gratification. And if I don't get it from you, then guess what? I have to go and get it from her and him and her and him and her and him. And then I come back to you and it's like, hey, I've already moved on. I've already been with 25 people now. And you're not lifting me up anymore. I don't feel it. So see you later. And then I miss you. And then a week later, I'm like, hey, are you there? Are you there? Answer me. Are you there? I came back. Are you there? You're not answering fast enough. I mean, do I look okay? Do I look good? How do I feel great? Do I feel great? Do I look like I feel great? Am I a good person? Please tell me if I'm a good person. Do you love me? Do you love me a lot? Do you love me a little? This is a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of what I feel like looks codependent. That means I need someone else's gratification to feel good about myself. And it takes a lot to fix. But you can. You can silence that. Yoga. Exercise. Positive self-talk, recognizing that most people don't do that. Most people don't need to do that. How about this? Most mentally healthy individuals don't do that. And so you'll start to see, you hang out with, let's just say people that, if you hang out with a doctor, not all, but if you hang out with someone that's really educated, really good at their job, really, not always. There's always that 1%. But if you hang out with healthy people that don't do that, you'll find like your phone is quiet. Hey, you want to go to dinner? Great. Okay, see you there. Bye. That's it. It isn't like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing this? What are you doing that? I need this. I need that. I need this. You look great. You don't look great. You look great. Do I look great? Do you look? It's like, wait. I can't breathe. And so I'm just giving you examples. I don't know. Is that how your codependency looks? Because I can tell you, I went through a lot of relationships with men like that. And I would always seem to attract someone that needed, because I could deliver, constantly texting me, constantly doing that, because I always made people feel very important, even if I'm really busy. So if you make someone feel that way and you are then get busy, it's just like I dated this one gentleman and he would be like, "Where you at? What are you doing? Where you at?" He would show up to my work. That's seriously unable to detach. And at the time I didn't see it. I was in my 30s. I didn't see it as a problem. I was like flattered, but I would say, "Don't do that. You were late for work because you followed me to work because you didn't." What? That's a red flag. Now it's just like, "Hey, what are you doing right now? What are you doing? I'm coming over. We got to hang out. Got to do this." I'm like, "I don't even know you. You're not coming over. What? This is my space. This is where my most peaceful time is. And you're not coming here until you get a full-on invite. This is my peaceful time. You cannot come here and ruin it." And most people don't understand the amount of animals I have anyway. They'd be like, "Can you move your dog?" "No, I'm not moving my dog. You move." Oh my gosh. I will do that. Alice says, "Start my own sale." Would you buy that book? Because I'm talking about dollar donations. I can hardly get them. I had to use that. Alice says, dollar. It's like, you donate $1 or you want to buy a $30 book. What? You guys ain't buying that book. Someone else might buy the book and then you might get it passed me down. No, I'm just messing. You never know. Alice, I'm going to write your name down all over again just so I can write that. OTAIBI. Write a self-help book. All right, I gotta let you guys go. I love the hearts. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for being here. I would not be me right now telling you all this stuff without you. Because there's you, I'm able to deliver me. So thank you for being that for me in my life. And guess what? I don't really hold grudges. I hate them because my mom held grudges my whole life, even until her dying day. I don't love grudges. I do believe in a fence. That means I put up a fence and you might have to wait for my response, but I don't get mad at you like that because guess what? I've learned through all the deaths recently in my life that life is too short to even worry about that kind of stuff. I believe in forgiveness. I believe if you knew it hurt me, your intention was not to hurt me. I do believe that. If you say something and you're like, "I didn't mean to hurt you," you didn't. I don't like it. I don't like what you said, and I think I have the right to say that, especially on my YouTube channel. But I'm not going to hold a grudge. I'm going to forgive. I'm not going to believe in the death penalty of you. I don't believe in the death penalty for anyone, so I guess I won't believe in it for you. How you've treated me, I don't think that it's ill will. I just think you don't know any better. You know not what you do is how I also live by. And this is a lot of love. This is a lot of love to forgive a stranger, to not put a fence up that means hate forever. That's not, even if you do something horrible, I don't believe in the death penalty. So you have to pick a side. So and I say those things so that you can understand, like, if you don't believe, so you can challenge yourself. It's like, me too. If I don't want to kill you now, then I also don't want to believe in the death penalty, right? So if I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that, okay. So then if I hate someone putting a grudge on me, then I cannot deliver a grudge to you. If someone ghosted me, I was like, "How dare you ghost me? Don't ghost me. Put up a fence and I'll see you in a while, but don't ghost me." That's totally ignoring someone and they don't even know why you're ghosting them. I have fences and sometimes I put those up so that I can go, "You don't have to go over there, Dede. That was a lot and it was painful and hurtful. Let that person simmer in it for a while and then come back to it when you're ready." That's how I handle things in my world. And I have heard that people don't like how I handle things in my world. But you can control you, and I can control me. You cannot come in my house, in my living room, and tell me to do anything in my house. And you cannot invite evil into my house. I am surrounded by God, and I am God's child, and God loves me. And He is going to protect me. You're not protecting me. God is protecting me. And no one can take that away. Not even you. So maybe this has helped some of you guys out there. If it has, please hit the thumbs up and comment below if this hits home. Sometimes I'll have these discussions when before I wasn't going to go live today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to start doing members only. And then I thought, no, let me just fake it till you make it. Let me just go out there. This is my people. These are my people. You, my fans and my friends. You guys are people that love me and hate me. It's all of it. And guess what? I had no idea how, I knew that I was going to talk about controlling people, and I didn't know how to say it myself. So this did a lot of work, but I had some good examples. Thank you for the hearts, purple hearts. That's Spirit Angel's favorite color. Samuel Higgins, I need a recommendation. In stuck between the Wall KM Inspire and the Andis AGC 2 Super. I got to go AGC Super 2-speed all the way, baby. The Wall KM, I've tried the Wall KMs and I don't love them. There's just a little bit of difference. I don't like where the on and off buttons are. I don't like this texture of it and like the molding of it. And I love the Andis AGC Super 2-speed. I also don't like the ones that have a light on them that actually echo back into your eye. It's like staring at the light and then grooming a dog. And if you invite actually nicking a dog because then you can't really see what you're doing anymore. I don't like that LED light on them. So it just depends on which one. Please shop at myfavoritegroomer.com if you're going to order a clipper. I do have that Andis 2-speed out there. Love you. And that was Samuel. Make sure I have that written down here. Samuel Higgins. I'm going to write it down one more time. I hope I see an order come through. Thanks for chopping up the live a little bit. I have well worked on it and still I am working on it with myself. Work on it until you don't want to work on it anymore. And no matter what, accept yourself for who you are. Accept that's who you are. And you can even come into a relationship and say, hey, I'm working on codependency. I easily get codependent, but I'm checking myself by when I want to do something with codependent like, which is, can I tell you a secret? Because this is going on in 2 hours, you know. Let me tell you a secret. There was this one time I get attached so fast. And there was one time I met someone, he played the guitar. Oh, I felt like I was in love at first sight. Man, as soon as someone pulls out the guitar, it's a bad day. Don't you tell nobody. This is my secret. And don't you bring it back on me and say, I knew you were like that. Don't do that. This is a secret to keep inside your brain. He's playing a guitar. It was in a group pool. Like everyone was playing, we were playing volleyball in a pool. We were all military. And later on that evening, this guy's playing the guitar. I was drooling. And codependency was I texted him. I knew he was on the plane for work all the time. But I wanted to make sure he knew I was really interested in him. And I hung out with this guy one time. He had to pull out that guitar. That's what happened. He pulled out and now I know. If I see a guitar, guess what I do? I go running that way. Unless they're on a stage, I'm out of here. I know my weaknesses. Recognize your weaknesses and let that help you be stronger. So I made myself look like an idiot. Remember my friend Alice who passed away? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She delivered a small little hand thing of flowers to his work. And I thought, I have done lost my mind. I am needy, codependent, because I didn't get a response. And I was like, I need him to know I really like him, you know? Because I was like, man, he pulled out that guitar. Like, I was drooling. I had drool everywhere. There was no intimacy. I didn't even kiss the guy. I was way overboard. That's too much. That's a red flag. And you know what he did? He went running. He was like, that girl is crazy. And I was like, later I looked back and I was like, that girl is crazy. You need to get a hold of your codependency, Dede. Codependency in that example to me was, I met the guy once, had a blast. We were in a group setting. I really liked him so much that I went above and beyond to let him know. No. That's too much, Miss Dede. He didn't respond to me. He didn't respond to me right away. He hardly responded to me at all. And I really, really, really didn't want him not to like me back. And I went and gave a small little thing of flowers. Said, hey, it was so great to meet you. That's too much. That's too much. I won't be doing that today. Check yourself. I said to myself, I said, Dede, you need to check yourself. And since then, I do have to check myself. Sometimes when you meet someone or need something, it's right there in that moment. And what I fail to do is actually be present in that moment and just enjoy this moment for now. Which means there are times I'll meet someone and I'm like, I love networking. I call it networking now because I'm not interested in dating. I'm not interested in a relationship. I'm not interested in anything more than friendship at all. And that's where I'm at now. I'm repairing my spirit and myself in my actions every day. Do I want to flirt? Of course I do. I'm human. Do I want to know that I look okay? That I look good? Do I want to be lifted up? Of course I do. Who doesn't? Do I want to be around people? Yes. Do I want to date? Not really. No, not really. Am I looking for marriage? No. Could it arrive? Yeah. But I told you this a few days ago. I'm okay with where my mission in life is, and it's helping people like you. It's delivering my message with you every day. It's helping dogs and dog owners all the time and cat owners. And that helps. I help so many more people that on average, the one person that might be in a part of a relationship in my life would never understand. And it would be unfair to try to give that person today that kind of time when I have to give it to you. And I mean that realistically. I know that my mission now and has been, and David allowed that. David allowed me the ability to give you my time. And it's not just YouTube, it's people that I meet that I don't even know, strangers or dog owners that are never live with me, people that are not a part of my daily life here. I know that I'm spread thin by the hours I give people that don't know me, which is what I've chosen to do and what I feel fits me well. David, before he died, because his death was an accident and I had no idea that I was going to have to say goodbye to him, he would let me know when he was in, when his brain was not in good conditions. One of the things, sometimes when you're at your weakest, that you tell the truth. He would always say, we never enjoyed ourselves. You were always working. So I recognize that he may sober have let me know that, given me that time to be who I am and do the things I did, be here for you guys and do my work. But I know that it took a toll on him that he never said. And so now I take more time to just appreciate where I'm at, what I'm doing, and everything isn't always work. And if it is, I incorporate work in the fun. And I used to do that too, but I feel like we wouldn't have gone places if I wasn't working. We wouldn't have traveled. He wouldn't have got to see all the places that he saw if I wasn't working. So there comes a double-edged sword there, I think. And in that, I hope that you can see there's a balance that needs to happen in life. And if you can see your mission and not try to bring some codependency habits, like, I want to do all these things, but hey, that's selfish. Come with me and watch me do it. Here's another example, like watching Celine Dion's documentary. Her husband, right, lifted her up his whole life. If you watch that documentary, what you might find is she worked hard her whole life since the moment she was singing. And when you look around, everybody around her in her life supports her to deliver her message, which is singing. And I sat back and watched that and I thought, when somebody has a gift that they are giving the world, the entire world, the people around, including a husband, including children, including your family, they are in the back seat. And you have to decide if you want to be a part of that and let that person do their mission and support it. Her husband supported her, booked her stuff, was at the stage this is based off of documentary, which could be true or not true, but looking at it from a perspective of a documentary, her husband was on the sidelines. He was the best person for her to go right before the stage. He was always there giving a kiss, loved her, gave her that support, and she brought in the money that supported them to do what they did by her gift, and she delivered that gift for the whole world. So when you are around people and they have their mission, If you want to be around that, you have to support what they do and love them for what they're doing, not judge them and then tell them to change. In my mom's dying day, she said, stop doing what you're doing. It's time to stop. She said, grow your hair out. I don't like it. So, and if I let my mom continue to control and manipulate my brain into thinking I'm not good enough until even her dying day, and I love my mom more than anything, I would not be the person here with you today. I would be weak. I would be codependent. I would have problems. I would need my mom's approval to do anything. And if you live that kind of life, you're in jail. You are living someone else's dream. Don't forget about yours. This is crazy amount of information over here. Yahtzee says no judging. Nick, hey Joe Mama. Joe Mama says, Joe Mama, Nick from Michigan. We have so many people from Michigan, don't we? Oh gosh, of course I can't get it. I cannot. I have no space behind me. So this one has to be black. Michigan, right here, baby. There you go, Nick. Thanks for joining us. Chicago, Francis Panichutui. I think we already did Chicago, right? Yeah, we did Chicago already. Welcome. Jill got it changed. Hey, Jill. Jill T. I like the hair clips. I know, they're so cute. Izzy Girl 3. I believe I already read that one, but just in case I did. I did. Okay, I'm behind. I'm really behind now. Let me scroll down here. Let me go down to the last and scroll up. Iowa, Paula Campbell says, Iowa. I want to say Iowa is what? IA? I got to put you in there somewhere. Can't wait to get a map and hang it up so we can stop doing this. My mom did that too. I took it as aging. Oh, my mom did it my whole life. Michigan, Pez says Michigan. Right, where's Michigan? Right here. What? Pez. I don't remember writing Pez down, but let's write it down just in case. Jordan, Jordan, Africa? Where do you say Africa? Jordan here. Alice, welcome. Look, you got a free... I think I wrote that down already. Man, I'm getting lost. I got to let you guys go. Haley, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. I had to teach my friend a lesson by blocking her because she keeps on making excuses saying she's busy and stuff. Haley Seymour. I would say, hey, friend. Oh, Alice. Alice says, Jordan is from Asia. Jordan. Over here. Jordan. Okay, we fixed it. I would say, hey, friend, you're overwhelming. You're not giving me, not that. Hey, friend, you're never there for me. You never do that. I'm blocking you. I need some time by myself. Gotta go. Bye. Have a good day. Spirit Angel, thanks for today. It's a lovely thing to feel accomplished by helping others. Wow, you went through it. Same. I'm glad I found this. Oh, Pez, thank you so much. I just wrote it down. Went through it too. Grandma Shell, good to see you. Thanks for being a member and a moderator. Good to see you. We got the stars in the house. Pez says, thank you for your service. You're so welcome. Thank you for recognizing that. Thank you. Love your content. I'm new here. Samuel. Hey, Samuel. Thank you. New here. Good to see you. Do Andis Clipper. I'm so sorry, at Nikki. That experience has made us stronger. Embrace it. You didn't miss a lot, but yes, you did. Didn't she miss a lot, Haley? You need to watch it all the way over. Thanks for being a member, Haley. Hit the nail on the head, Pez. I've gone through that too. Amen. I'm interested in coming back. May I? Of course you can. Jan Bennett says, Dede, I hear you. I lived in the same type of environment, and my mom is 86 and still treats me the same. But now I know I'm good and kind, genuine person with lots of love in my heart and share it. You keep your head up, Jan, and anyone else feeling the same way. You keep your head up and know you are doing the best you can, and don't let anyone with negative talk tell you different. You dealt with a narcissist, Pez says. Had dealt with one. I need a recommendation. Okay, I got that. I'm all caught up now. I love you guys. You guys have a great day, great night. Thank you for your service, Michelle says. I'm a gold star mom. Hey, Michelle, my bell, thank you. Love you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next live. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. Let's get this equipment set up, and let's get this map. Now, Lord Jesus, we ask you to come into our life. And I wrote a little something down here. Lord Jesus, I ask you to instill in us the grace to maintain hope in the darkness. You renew me every day. And you are the Lord, you are the lead of all things that may come. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for us. Please put thoughts and prayers of everyone here in the live chat. Haley going through things with her friend. Let that friend go if that's needed. Put up a fence if that's needed, Lord Jesus. Have her hand in your hand and lead the way. I give you all my pain, God. I ask you to come into our lives. Watch over Two Dogs Van Adventures puppy. If it's time to go, let it be without suffering. Lord, please keep him around if you can. And watch over my Pastel, as I think she swallowed something she's not supposed to eat. Lord, thank you for all that you've done for me in my life and for my fans and friends. We lift you up, not bring you down. Amen. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Good night. Bye. Thanks, Doug. We're all leaving right now. See you later.